Hey guys, what's up? This is Rye123 here today, and today I am doing one of the most requested tutorials. I do these a lot now apparently, and that is chat commands. So today we will be taking a look at a few of the most requested ones, which are basically reset commands, other commands, tele commands. So oops. I have to spell it right for it to work. And then I have I can teleport to this other block over here. If, again, I can spell it right. But you get the idea. And then I have a spawn teleport. So today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use these. So let's go ahead and we will hop into the studio right here. And as you can see, I have my chat command script, which is just a script in Workspace. So you just right click on Workspace, go to Insert Object, and click on Script, and you will insert a script in the Workspace. Now, this is the script that we will be looking at. Let me go ahead and zoom in for you guys. And so, here is what we're working with. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do when setting this up is to set up this bottom line, which is our usual onPlayerEntered thing. And so every time a player is added to the player service in the game, it will call this onPlayerEntered function with the player variable parameter. It will wait a little while just to make sure we don't have any mess ups, and then it will start listening for the player. That's what these lines here do. So basically, what this is saying is that every time the player talks, it will call this process command function, passing through the name of the player and the message that they type. And that's basically all you need to know. Just copy the rest of these lines here, and you should be good. And then where the real magic happens is in the actual process command function, which we have two variables for. It is the speaker variable, which holds who said what, and then the chatted, which is what they said, which was the same as the message down here. I know that can get kind of confusing. Now, basically, this local character, this I just used to get the character of the speaker early on. So like their model in Workspace, that's what character means. So I get the character of the speaker, and then for debug purposes, I just print what they say. So basically, I could probably set this up a little better, but basically right now, anytime a player types something, it's going to print what they say, which shouldn't really slow things up too much, but I would just get rid of this before you release your final game. And then, so basically, to do this, all you need is a bunch of different if statements. So if it says if chatted equals /reset, then, and I recommend having something like a slash or something to just let the player that's playing your game know that it's like a command, so that way they aren't just like typing like random words. Like, if I don't know how, but if you just threw like reset into a thing and you didn't want them to randomly reset, so I would just do something like a slash or something to make sure they know it's a command. But you can set it up however you want. I've seen some people do the slash after. I prefer to do it before, because then you just hit the slash button twice, like if you're gonna type. And then I just set the character humanoid help to 0. It's kind of the same thing for the spawn one. It just says if it's spawn, then it moves them to the position of the spawn point, which I renamed to spawn point 1, so that I could distinguish this one from the other spawn points. Now this one is where it gets a little more complex, but not too much, so don't worry. This one we will be using a substring. So if you guys remember from previous tutorials, a string is a variable. I'm sorry, that was a text. A string is a variable that holds text. So in this case, it will be what the player chatted. And a substring is basically like a little section of that string. So in this case, we are looking, what this is saying is we just want to look at the first 5 characters of the string. And it's saying if the first 5 characters of the player's message are /telly, then that's when it will go into this if statement. In which case we get the we set the des variable, which is equal to the game.workspace.tellyblocks find first child, another substring starting at 0.7. And so basically what that means is I have a model in Workspace called tellyblocks where I have the different teleport blocks set up that I want my player to teleport to. And this is where these are what I will name for what the player to say. So let's say instead I wanted to name I wanted my player to be able to teleport to the shop. I could change this one to like shop and then put it in my shop, and then they could say /telly shop and then they would go to the shop. I recommend making these lowercase though, because strings are case sensitive when doing if statements, and it seems like people tend to like to use lowercase. So unless you specifically say in your game like telly shop and make shop capital, like I would just leave everything lowercase because people seem to be able to use it easier. But basically, as I was saying, then it goes and it looks in that tellyblocks model and it looks for what the player said starting at 0.7. So as you can see here, this is the first 5 characters in the string in the message that the player types. 6 would be the space, and then 7 would be the start of what they say after. So it would be like the S in shop. And then we don't have a second number because this will just go to the end of the string. So this substring will start from character 7 and go to the end. In this case, it will be either telly1 or telly2, because that is the only things that I have set up right now. And I just realized that you guys can't see what I'm talking about. So here's my tellybricks model. Here's telly1, here's telly2. You can rename them like shop and I don't know, base, whatever the heck you want to call it. I'm sorry guys. And then yeah, and then so let's zoom back into the script. And then this next line, it just says if des then. That basically means if the destination actually exists. So this just makes sure our script doesn't break if the player says something weird or spells it wrong, so that it doesn't break and try to send them somewhere that it can't. And then it just moves their character to the position of the destination, or else it prints does not exist, which again was just for my debugging purposes. I'm not sure how to spell exist. I don't know if that S should be there. I can't remember, and either way I type it, it doesn't look right. So I just put it there because I think it looks closer like that, but I don't know. But anyways guys, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and to kind of give you a sneak peek of a tutorial that is upcoming, look right here, I have a script for admin commands. So why don't you guys hit that subscribe button and watch out for that video, because I know you guys are going to want like admin commands like kill people. I've seen one where they like jail people or like stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys are interested, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Watch out for future videos. Post a comment down below with any suggestions or any help you may need. Be sure to, if you do need help, to watch the troubleshooting tutorial first, which has some basic solutions for solving your problems. If that doesn't work, then post a comment and I'd be happy to help, because chatted commands are pretty difficult. I've been having trouble with them. That's why it's taken me so long to come out with this tutorial. But I finally have it for you guys, so please leave a like if you enjoyed. And that's pretty much it. Please remember to use our new tutorial colon for tutorial suggestions so that I can find them easier, so that I don't have accidentally pass up your suggestion. And yeah, again, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.